Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Craig Poland, Scout Executive for National Capital Area Council. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about gratitude. You know, if there's one thing I don't like about Thanksgiving, besides the extra 10 pounds I gain as a result of dinner every year, it's that having a holiday for it means we wind up only talking about gratitude for a few days each year. And that's a shame because gratitude's important, especially in difficult times like we've been going through. In fact, if I was going to add one point to the Scout Law, it might just be a Scout is grateful. We learn gratitude from truthful and reverent behavior, and in turn, it teaches us to be helpful and kind. And these are all incredibly important values. All week, our Scouts have been sharing their gratitude stories on social media and specifically on weownadventure.com. So I thought I would share one of my scouting memories that I'm grateful for. As some of you know, I grew up in rural West Virginia. My troop had an active year-round camping program. We were always in the woods somewhere. And I was amazed to see a different set of leaders when we would wake up each morning as Scouts. I never really thought about this very much until I got older. And as an adult, I remember mentioning it to my parents. And my dad asked me if I knew why this occurred, and I told him, quite frankly, I didn't. So he went on to explain that most of our adults work different shifts at the paper mill. And so that meant some would spend the day with us and then go work a night shift. Others would work a night shift and then join us for our outing the next day. That's incredible commitment when you think about it. We are blessed to have leaders who cared this much about us, and many of our Scouts are just as blessed to have you as leaders and the things that you do for them and the impact that you make in their lives. I'm extraordinarily grateful for the adults that supported me and the scouting experiences that helped me grow into the person I am today. I'm also grateful that next week we'll have an opportunity to gather as a scouting family here in National Capital Area Council for our first virtual campfire. I invite each of you to join us on Tuesday, May 5th at 7 p.m. for this live event, which will take place on our NCAC Facebook page. Before we do that, here's some important questions I need for you to ponder. First, can a frog jump higher than the average tent? Of course not. Tents can't jump. What's another name for a sleeping bag? That would be a knapsack. A knapsack. And finally, why did the camp director quit his job? Because it's always intense. Intense. Get it? If you have a joke or a skit you'd like to share, instructions for submitting these items are also on our Facebook page. And it goes without saying, but after being cooped up for 2 months with the same old issues of Boys Life magazine, I would be extremely grateful for some new jokes. And I'm sure you could do better than I just did. So save the date, and I'll see you there. And as always, be sure to keep up with the latest council news and more at weownadventure.com. That's weownadventure.com. And follow us on social media. I'll be back in touch with more updates next week. And until then, stay safe and stay scouting.